Well, hi everybody, it's time for your Farm and Ranch news. A federal court in North Dakota will get to decide whether an injunction that it issued stopping the implementation of the EPA's Waters of the U.S. rule in 13 states will apply to all 50 states. Of course, one of the 13 states suing the EPA is Montana. And this week we talked with Montana Attorney General Tim Fox about the case.
It's an amazing overreach, an expansion of the Clean Water Act that Congress never intended. And although we did get the rule enjoined, that's not the last battle. We will continue towards trial on the merits, try to invalidate this rule through the courts. In the meantime, there are 30 total states across the nation who filed suit against this rule, 13 of which are with Montana in the North Dakota District Court. And the EPA has said that the injunction only applies to those states in the North Dakota court. We'll see what Judge Sullivan in North Dakota has to say about that, because he just invited the parties to brief that issue to determine whether or not this injunction should apply nationwide.
Ag groups like the American Farm Bureau Federation agree with Fox, but the question still remains, what happens if the injunction against WOTUS doesn't become permanent? Well,
I know that Senator Daines and Senator Heitkamp from North Dakota and Senator Barrasso from Wyoming have brought legislation in Congress to try to basically take this rule out. And so you need to call your congressmen and women, you need to call your senators, and you need to call the White House and express your displeasure over this particular rule.
The Waters of the U.S. rule isn't the only topic that has Attorney General Tim Fox's attention. So do wildfires and the federal government's decision to leave firefighting aircraft grounded.
It's an example, I guess, of the taxpayers' dollars being used in a way that just doesn't make sense, where we have the federal government saying that firefighting equipment that we've used in Montana for years successfully and safely can't be used to fight wildfires anywhere near or across federal lands. That's just ridiculous. We need to put more pressure on the federal government. I'm hopeful that they'll come to a resolution soon, but we better get this fixed before the next fire season, or we're going to burn some things up, and perhaps we'll have to file another lawsuit.
And we certainly haven't heard the last of the EPA's Waters of the U.S. rule. To read the very latest on WOTUS, you can visit us online at northernag.net. Stay with us. We'll have more right after this.